time to relax and achieve your goals while other people struggle. I'm going to share with you today 5 ideas that will massively help you to achieve your goals and become the kind of person that can achieve both prosperity and peace. The 5 ideas will cost you absolutely nothing to apply, and you can get started straight away just as soon as you have finished watching this video. By the way, I'm Greg. My friends, they call me the Corporate Yogi. I've made and lost millions over the last 30 years, as well as spending 10 years studying yogic principles and philosophy. I absolutely love the ancient wisdom that comes from India. I then combine both the corporate and the yogic abilities together to create balance in my life, and I've gone on to remake £1 million in the last 5 months. So what are my 5 ideas when it comes to you planning your goals successfully? Well, the first one is mindset. My question is, do you plan your goals and do you work from a balanced, peaceful and harmonious place? Can you sit still? Can you quieten the mind and enter a tranquil place? It's like being a gardener. Your success relies on planting the seeds, which are your goals, and planting them in the most fertile ground, which is, in fact, a tranquil mind. Many self-help gurus will tell you to write your goals down, which, by the way, is in fact great advice. What I'm encouraging you to do, though, is to etch your goals like an artist into the tranquil mind first. So how do you do this? Well, you create a space, somewhere where you can step back from the world, sit and still yourself, body and mind. You may choose a comfortable cushion, a relaxing piece of orchestral music, and even the ancient smell of Indian temples in the form of a joss stick. Next, take the time to deepen while slowing your breathing, maintaining your out breath for twice as long as your in breath. You could do 5 seconds in and 10 seconds out. And as you continue to breathe rhythmically and harmoniously in this way, next to a body scan from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, commanding the most tense part of your body to relax now. And as you are then feeling relaxed in a different state of mind, recognize this place of tranquility and make sure to return to it as often as you can. So when you learn to plan and act from this place of inner tranquility, you ensure that you will do exactly what you need to do from the place of inner alignment. In fact, the better you are able to do this, the more hidden forces will combine to support you in achieving all of your goals. The resources that you need will start to mobilize and even appear to be magically presented or gifted to you. And this is what my experience has been for the last 10 years. The second tip is to do with visualization, which you've probably heard something or a lot about already. The question is, can you clearly see your intended outcomes? See them clearly within your mind's eye as if they're happening right now. So to do this, create a clear picture of you succeeding within, as if you're achieving your outcomes right here and right now. See in your mind's eye all of the people, places, and things that you would have present with you as you are succeeding. And then to enhance this visualization, enlarge the size of the picture. Add movement, sound, and color. Some may say, turn your life through this from black and white to color. You've heard that saying that seeing is believing. Yet as a yogi, we like to flip this to believing is seeing. Because for you to imprint your goal clearly using visualization in your mind's eye, you have to believe first. And when we do believe, we move beyond skepticism and we see things with our inner eyes, which is the cornerstone of succeeding with this step. And furthermore, neuroscience supports this approach, and supporting books have also been written. Take Dr. Michael Goulian, a best-selling author and an award-winning journalist and physics instructor at Harvard. He wrote a book entitled Believing is Seeing. And in it, he said that faith is the mightiest power in the universe. As a yogi, you will learn how flipping your perspective can be so much fun, so rewarding, and this, believing is seeing, is a perfect example. The third tip I'm going to share with you is about the source of your goal. The question is, does it come from inspiration and the internal source energy, or is it external from somebody else? Let's take a closer look at this. To do this, settle again upon step one within your tranquil place. And now, having done this, rest your focus in the center of your chest and hold it there, just like a bird landing on the branch of a tree. Land your focus clearly in the center of your chest. Gradually, the hardening of the heart lessens, and the inspirations from deep within will begin to flow to you. These inspirations can appear as whispers, pictures, intuitions, as well as appearing in the world around you, as long as you have the eyes to see. The source of motivation for your goal will have profound effects when it comes to staying power and permanence. Think of the times when you were forced to do something by a parent, a guardian, or a teacher who believed they knew what was right for you. And then contrast that with what you actually felt deep inside within your soul was in fact right for you to pursue passionately right now. One is full of conflict, and the other is totally on purpose. So if you want to become a successful entrepreneur because you want to create solutions to solve world problems, it will have significantly more impact on you and in you. It will support you in possessing staying power because it comes from you, from your own deep inner inspiration. So learn to let go of what others want you to pursue and pursue instead your own inspired, heartfelt dreams. The fourth thing regarding goals that I want to share with you is it's so important to learn about and to control your ability to focus on the goal until its successful completion. That's right, using perfect focus of attention to achieve your goals easily. Let me tell you a story. I remember the first time my spiritual teacher asked me to sit still. He said, the goal of this exercise, Greg, is to sit still, to close your eyes and keep consistently focused on your breath with no interruption. He told me that if my attention was to fly away from the breath, I was to bring it back immediately and to observe the breath once again. I probably lasted about 5 seconds at best. On my second attempt, 3, then maybe 5 again, 3 again. The mind just constantly continued to wander off. Over and over, it wandered, and over I brought it back to my breath, to the point of focus. And now, having, let's say, not succeeded as well as I would liked, my teacher had my total attention. And your goals, like this goal, require this basic skill to be able to control absolutely your focus of attention. So the ancient wisdom tells us that the approach to achieving your goals is to significantly improve your focus of attention such that you can focus on your chosen goal in an uninterrupted way until you achieve the successful completion. Start now and start using your focus of attention well. And you can do this right here by narrowing down all of your goals to picking one priority goal. Now, personally, I like to have one priority goal at a time. And in having this goal, to go all in achieving it. For example, recently I overcame cancer in 5 months. And I then, in another period, went on to make £1 million in 4 months. But simply doing them one at a time, not both at the same time. And neuroscience shows us that strengthening your ability to focus on one thing gives measurable positive changes in brain function and the brain's structure. So my fifth sharing with you today on goals is to take massive action consistently. And with each and every action that you take, ask yourself whether you are moving towards or away from your stated goal. This is action plus focus on one single thing. And that is your main, clearly stated and very well intended priority. This way, you're not at all fragmented or distracted, and you stop drifting away or being hijacked. You become a laser beam, so focused, heading towards and hitting your intended target. But don't be fooled by the hustle bros into thinking that taking purposeful action can also include conscious relaxation, as well as introspective, silent days, and balancing time spent with family and loved ones. So finally, here's what I've learned from applying these 5 goal-orientated principles. To achieve anything in this world, you must first master your inner world. Mindset before action, peace before power, and alignment before achievement. If you want to know more about things like consecrating your actions and dedicating them to something bigger than yourself, to be in service, to give, and to act with love, then come and join us inside of the school community, www.school.com/transformation. And when you do, you'll find that life itself will start helping you even more. And remember that you can achieve both prosperity and peace.